We are live. Oh, shit. All right. Let me get set here. I'm doing something a little different tonight. Fucking A, look at that. Smash that like. That's me. How do you like that shit? How do I do this? See something? What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Just getting started here. I'm trying to figure out how to do something here. Trying to figure this out. Y'all bear with me a second, huh? Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Give me a second. What's up? What's up, Chan? What it is, brother? How do I do this now? One second. Hey, look at that. Is that a clickable link? I think it is. That's the link to my my members channel. My link to my channel membership. Anyway, let's see who's in here. What's up, everybody? Come on in. You can just come in and hit that like. Real quick, I want to go over real quick something about coming in. Welcome to the Proudmasculine Daily live stream. I will, for people that are in here and who want to continue to watch the channel, I suggest you join the Telegram group. And go into the description. There's a group, Telegram group link to where I send the live links every night. As you can see in the chat, because I've been suppressed, censored, shadow banned. So I created a Telegram you can have access. You'll get the notifications as soon as I go live. Also, as you can see in the chat, I added my members link to become a member of the channel, which will come with certain benefits, certain perks. Members only videos, members only live streams, members only chats, stuff like that. So anyway, welcome everybody. Good to see y'all. I had a fucking awesome day. I hope everybody did. Darren Chandler said a busy day at church. That's always a good day. Busy days at church. Ronnie says, hey, uncle, how are you? I'm good, brother. How about yourself? Bob, New Jersey. Good evening to you, sir. Everything is well. Very well. I'm a little sleepy. Just worn out from the day. I did a lot, and it's a rainy, cold day here. I had to go put eye drops in. My eyes were bloodshot red. I Promise you I wasn't in the devil's lettuce. They genuinely, because they dried up and tired. Ricky Grandstaff, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Welcome in, welcome in. Sniffles. No drugs. Willie, what's up? What's good? It's all good, Jordan, doing a live, brother. What's good with you? Brazil, Ronnie from Brazil. Yes, I know Brazilian people. Very cool people. Uh-oh, your name's Sniffles. What does that mean? Where does that nickname come from? What's up, Jordan? Raven said, are you anti-THC? Absolutely not. I don't partake, but I'm not anti-THC. Here's the thing with that I don't think that shit makes you stupid over time. People can say what they want. I get more creative. I get more work done. I get more of this. Marijuana rots your brain over time. However, if you are, old enough and you're responsible and you got a busy, productive life, and on Saturday night, you got all your fucking business taken care of and you want to sit home and toke and blaze up, by all fucking means. I have no judgments for that. I just know for a fact it's not something that's designed for all day, everyday use. That shit dulls you down. You're killing your potential. What's up, KC? Oh, okay, you got a gamer tag, huh? Sniffles, a gamer, huh? Jordan said, coolin'. Where you at, Jordan? Where you live? Oh, thank you, Jordan. My man, subbed. A new sub, man. Thank you for the support. Let's see here. Hold on a second. So what I'm doing is I have my computer open and I'm going off my phone. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you for the sub, Bubba. Appreciate that. New York City. I love New York City. I want to come back and visit soon. I had a great time. It's a good vibe in that city, man. Hopefully, you're going to restore some good old classic New York and get them damn Democrats out of there. Restore some normalcy back. Help the New Yorkers, Sniffle said, I'm against drugs. My dad is a cop. I'd be stupid to do drugs. Well, I got a little story about a cop's son and drugs, Sniffle. Yeah, maga. Yeah, there you go, brother. So, anyway, we got a few people in here. Look, I don't know if y'all heard my intro about the Telegram group that I created to get my live links. People, subscribers to the channel, my attendance is down, and my subscribers are not getting the notifications that I'm going live. I've been suppressed. All right, brother, take it easy. Thank you for dropping in. Come back tomorrow night. We'll be on again. But I got the Telegram link in the description. And all it is for me to drop the link for this live into the Telegram so you get notified. And I mean, you can also, like people in this community have grown and they've grown to like each other and know each other, and you can't exchange information on here. If you're in the Telegram group, you can reach out to them in private if y'all want to like get each other's social medias and stuff. Amen, Hunter. Praise the Lord. We just got some pretty horrific news about one of my moderators and a longtime supporter of the channel in the Telegram. I went to go post the live link tonight in this message that he sent. I don't know if y'all remember Eric Upton, my moderator. He used to be in here regular. Eric, great guy. Owns the pretzel stores and stuff. And he just left me a message in the telegram saying that he found out he has cancer, kidney cancer, and he's not doing well. That's rough. You know, he was in here, he's been in here for months. I haven't been on that long, like this consistently with the lives, but he's been in since the very beginning. So much to the point, I made him a moderator. And thank you, Hunter Mills, because, yeah, I know that was an accident, Jordan. I know you didn't mean that. It's okay. And that's what I wanted to ask. You know, on this channel, we don't shy away from God and praising God and giving God credit and seeking God on this channel. Never object to that. And thank you, Hunter Mills. That's fitting, because that's exactly what I wanted to do, is everybody just take a moment and say a prayer for my man. You know, a longtime supporter, great guy, great part of this community. Definitely a contributor, a value adder, hands down. Not just a leech taker. And that really upset me. And I really don't know exactly what to say to somebody with that kind of news, who's got a family, who's got, you know, kids and a wife and a career and businesses. And the best I could tell him is, you know, you're in my thoughts and prayers, for sure. So everybody just take a minute, please, for my man, and let him know. Like God knew one of his children need him. And thank you for that, Hunter Mills. Very fitting. You know, the good thing is he's not that old. Technology and medicine has come a long way. And there's a good chance he can get to it and maybe get a kidney transplant and be able to have, you know, get some relief to go in remission, whatever, and heal. Thank you, Sniffles. Thank you, thank you. Of the rock that begot thee, thou art unmindful and hast forgotten God formed thee. Amen. So anyway, that was it. I wanted to just hurry up and get that on, to give my boy a shout out. And let's face it, you know, having like mass prayers and like that have been proven to change people's lives. And hopefully we were able to summon up some power in prayer and numbers and be able to get my man looked at and get him right, you know. I like that attitude, Hunter. So I actually had a topic tonight. To talk about, it's a little weird having going into a topic now. Usually I come in here, we ripping and running, we talking, we chatting, we ask some questions. Look, if y'all have questions that you want to get to while I'm in the middle of talking, I'm going to go on a minute here and not pay attention to the chat. Drop a super chat. I'll go straight to your question and we'll address it immediately. If not, I'm going to go down the chat and you just wait in line. Or, you know, and if you have something to say, just talk amongst yourselves. Just be respectful. Don't be fucking with anybody in here. So, anyway, I'm going to get on with the topic. I said what I had to say about Eric. And thank you all for giving me a second to talk about that. And those kind words, I'm sure he'd be grateful for that. I know he would be, because he's a great guy. What's up, Lopez? Anyway, what I want to talk about tonight is selfishness. About being selfish and what that means. You know, a lot of people say, oh, you're selfish. Oh, and you're selfish. And I think, yeah, good. You should be. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. What's, some of the most powerful things that are going to happen to you in life are going to be directly of a direct result of you putting yourself first. And if you're going to be productive in life and have a family and have businesses and have employees, you have to be full. So you have to be unapologetically selfish to keep yourself full to pour into everybody's cup. If you're not being selfish, then what are you going to have to give to other people who need you? If you're not filled up, if you're not completed, how can you possibly be of use to your children or your wife or your mother or somebody in your family? Or how can you be a dependable, effective boss and leader if you don't make sure all your shit's done and taken care of to be able to manage and run all this stuff? You know what I'm saying? That's a very powerful realization men need to have, is to be unapologetically selfish, to be your own mental point of origin. Hunter Mills, the $1.99 super chat. W's in the chat for the $1.99. Hunter. W's in the chat for Hunter. Thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. So anyway, hold on. Let me boot this joker. None of that dumb shit in here. You will be kicked out immediately. But this is a cool ass fucking stream. People, we got a tight-knit group of guys here. We all about getting after it in here. None of that silly shit. I hate to kick trolls because I think trolls can actually come here and learn something. And I have some that were trolls that reverted into subscribers and members of the channel. True shit. But I don't like the distraction and the energy it brings to the stream. Like, we ain't got time for that dumb shit. We in here talking real shit, you know? Like, really talking about leveling up and what that takes. Look, if y'all see me looking over here, I'm looking at the chat on my computer. See? That's it. So don't think I'm not paying attention. But, yeah, and one of the most powerful realizations you can have is how important it is that you put yourself first in life. Because a lot of people, they try to shame you for being selfish. Oh, you're so selfish. I say, yeah, thank you. I get sarcastic about it. Like, oh, thank you. You noticed. Like, yeah, I'm selfish. Who the fuck else is going to look after and do what I do for myself? Nobody. But there will always be somebody there who needs you and wants to take from you. And that's where you have to determine who's worthy of that. Right? Who's in your life contributing to you? Who's in your life adding value? These are the people who get your time, energy, and attention. Your children, your girlfriend, your wife. If you have a girlfriend or wife, I hope she's adding value to your life. I hope that you've picked a woman who's going to be in your life to support you, encourage you, love you, and obey you. That's what your woman in your life should be to you. If she's not, you got to reevaluate your relationship. But, fab other people you only hear from when they need you. And look, once you start doing well, I'm going to get to your question, Bapto. So hold your thought. Let me finish my thing here. When you get to a certain point and you begin to pull away from the pack and you begin to level up and you're growing and expanding, this is what happens, that the first thing, and we've been talking about this the last few nights, is that first, you're going to make people uncomfortable. As you start growing and expanding, you're not going to fit in where you used to fit in. So you're naturally, organically, just going to start drawing away from that into bigger and better things. And that's okay. And you're going to notice that. This is why I say that road to the top is lonely, because you don't fit in anywhere anymore. You got different ideas. You're a different person. And that's okay. You're supposed to grow. If you're the same person you were 3 years ago, then you're doing something wrong. You're not expanding. You're just existing. And then what's also going to happen is people are going to notice your success. And then all of a sudden, people want you around. People need you. And then you start hearing from them. So, and this is where you got to learn how to vet people, especially women in your life. Because the mother of your children, or the woman you accept as the woman in your life, can be either an amazing thing or it can be a disaster and tear your life to pieces. So if you're young and you're running around having sex and dating, wear a condom for that and diseases. But if you, what's up, fun? If you go getting a girl pregnant, with a little fling because she's hot and you're not controlling yourself, and remember, that's yours now. That person is going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. And if she's a nightmare, you'll never be able to fully disconnect and put her out of your life at a distance. She'll always have some sort of effect on you. So think about that. Cosmic Joy says, little too much male testosterone. Little too much. What's that? Isn't that an oxymoron? If it's a little, how's it too much? But, and then another powerful realization you need to have is you have to learn to say no. Say no to people. It'll change your life. I promise you. And as you become focused on yourself and focused on your personal growth, you're going to have to start saying no more. At first, it's going to be a little weird, but you get used to it. Then you realize it's like a superpower in life. And that's one of the ways that you can vet people who belong in your life. If you tell somebody no and they throw a fit and expect more of you, then what does that tell you, obviously? Tells you they don't belong there, because the people that matter and the people who care and the people that are supposed to be there will be there for you in good times and bad, not just when you get to the top. That happens. And all of a sudden, people come out of nowhere and like, oh, yeah, you remember me? We were best friends and we did this. You remember all that stuff I did for you when you use it? So be very mindful of that shit. All right, DeBapto's question. DeBapto, you still in here? Answer me, boy. You still in the chat? We'll get to your question. Okay, there he is. How do I level up? First off, awesome question. And here's the starting point, all right? And this is the process I go through with any client. Any clients. Most of my guys come to me because of a relationship problem, a breakup, or they want to learn how to date. They want to learn how to pick up women and date. This is where the bulk of my clients come from. And you see, they think they're coming in to get breakup advice and have me tell them, oh, it's okay. If you love her, set her free. And if she comes back, she's yours. And that's not it. When you come to me because you've been broken up with and you want your ex back, the first thing we're going to work on, the whole process is going to be about leveling up. Leveling up. And look, if you were in a relationship where you genuinely did some shit and you weren't who you were supposed to be playing your role in that relationship, I understand wanting to circle back to the ex and maybe give it another shot because you've had this realization like, damn, I fucked up. I didn't show up I was supposed to, whatever. Or and like under the circumstance where she was asking you like, look, come on, you can do better than this. You're not reaching your potential. You're doing this. You're letting people fuck you over. You're wasting time. You're wasting your life. You're not doing anything. You're out of shape. You don't make money, sufficient money. And I'm not talking about being a millionaire. I'm talking about being able to make steady money. Nowadays, women say, I need a guy who makes $500,000 a year, 6 foot tall. No, that's not what I mean. If you earn your money to have a comfortable life and you're really pushing yourself and excited about what you're doing and seeking your purpose, that's where it's at. But I'm talking about like if you're just not even trying, you're not trying to level yourself up. You're just letting life happen to you. Life's passing you by. You're playing video games and watching porn and, just completely wasting your life. Then yeah, you can't really expect a woman to stay with a man who's like that. And she won't. At some point, she'll get tired of that. So that's like one of the exceptions. I say, if you want to circle back, be ready for when your ex comes back, when she circles back. Yeah. And that you would want to pursue trying to get the relationship back. Anyway, back to if you've been broken up with and we work together, this is the process. The very first thing we do is I want to know if you're fucking serious about doing this because there's work involved. And, inevitably the answer is always yes. So the very first thing we're going to do is get you in the gym. You're going to have a physical transformation. Now, you're going to be working on other things in the meantime. But the launching point, the springboard into the rest of the process is a physical transformation. And here's why. People say, if I saw this meme one time on Instagram, something about you can go to the gym and look good all you want, but if you're not fixed inside, you're still incomplete. I don't know, something along those lines, something to that effect. But the beginning of the level up process starts with the physical because that's something you can start doing immediately. Now, there's other steps. You're going to implement some things in your life like journaling. Journaling's one of the things that come along with working with me. And you got to journal every day. Documenting your life, documenting your thoughts, documenting your mindset. But the gym, the physical transformation is the very first thing because it's something you can start immediately. And what's going to happen is making a physical transformation takes commitment, it takes discipline, it takes perseverance, it takes attention, and it takes patience. Because you're going to start the work, but you're not going to get any results for a while. It takes commitment. You got to be able to commit. And it's not just committing to, I'm going to go lift heavy shit, 4 to 5 times a week. That's part of it. Training is a part of it. But the other commitment you have to make is to your planning, to plan the time to make it to the gym. And you have to put awareness and effort into your diet and effort and awareness into your rest. The discipline comes in because you have to you have to develop the discipline, the self-discipline to consistently and repeatedly take these steps. Show up at the gym. Make sure your macros are on point. Make sure your diet's clean. The times you don't feel like going, getting up and doing it fucking anyway. When you'd rather eat a piece of cake instead of a healthy snack, don't eat the cake. Fight your urges. There was a great thing I heard the other day about, and I even touched on this last night about delayed gratification. This is the one characteristic that sets super successful people apart from the rest of society, is they have the ability to delay gratification, which is basically focusing on your future self, committing to your future self rather than focusing on your present desires. That's basically what it is. And that's what the discipline comes in with the working out. Discipline, commitment, perseverance, because sometimes you're going to be sore. You're going to have to go anyway. Sometimes you're going to run late and your day didn't go as planned and your schedule's a little messed up. You got to go anyway. You know, you're going to be wanting to do something else. You got to go anyway. And what you're going to have to do is through that process, you're going to have to tell people no. You're going to have to miss out on things because you're honoring your commitment with discipline and you're persevering. Now, here's why we do this first. And I told you the first reason is because something you can start right away. Second reason is as you work through this process, and we're going to be working on other things as you go. So it's not like, you know, we have a consultation call and I say, all right, here's a workout plan and sleep better and eat. All right, we'll talk later. That's not how it goes. We're going to stay in touch. You know, we go over we do other exercises and address other things. But the point of doing it is because over time, doing this consistently and repeatedly, what you're going to get is a result. Now, if you're sleeping right, you're eating right, and you're training your fucking ass off, guess what's going to happen? Your body is not going to have a choice other than to change for the better. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get more muscles. You're going to burn fat. And you're going to start to change, physically transform. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better. And, you know, a lot of things come with having a healthy physique. A lot of people don't realize subconsciously what that does for you in society and everyday life, with work, with women, with just being out in public, what that does, what that signals. That signals that, damn, this guy really cares about himself. He must really respect himself. That's attractive. That's attractive qualities. And what that does is allow you to see over time what putting in the hard work and remaining true to yourself, disciplined and committed, you get to see a positive result in real time. Because after that, you now have the formula for success. So the physical is just a manifestation of what practicing those important principles, discipline, commitment, perseverance, how that manifests everything in your life. So once you see and have proven to yourself that you have what it takes, you have the discipline, you have the commitment, not only do you look different, you feel amazing because now you're more confident. Now you have an evidence-based period of time, an evidence-based life experience that you can do what it takes to change. This is why we start off with the physical, because you take that same formula and apply it to anything, and what you're going to get is a positive result. Apply that principle to business, starting a business, being disciplined, committed, persevering. Think about that. You're going to get the same positive result over time. So along with the evidence you get, it's actually proof that you can do it. And it's actually proof that the formula works. So you know you have what it takes because you did it. It's manifested itself physically, and you've made a change, a dramatic change in your life. And you keep up at that, and you just start applying that to other things in life. Next Pat Dating. Joel's in the house. What up, man? You see what I'm talking about, Joel? My attendance is very low. 4 people. This is unreal. A few weeks ago, it was a few hundred. And every live. I'm not getting exposure. But anyway, DeBapto, does that answer your question? That's part of it. Did I answer your question? Are you still here? Yeah, y'all, you got to pardon me if I seem a little disconnected. Joel, when I got off the phone with you, I went into my Telegram to post my link, and I got some really bad news about one of my moderators. Awful. And kind of threw me for a loop, but I still wanted to come live for a little while. It's really messing with my head a little bit, to be honest with you. You know, it's hard to see, but it's weird how that works, how you come on and, you know, you build a little community like this and you're seeing people on a regular basis and you know them a certain way. And then you hear some tragic news like that. It sucks. What's up, Dark Knight? Long time no see. So I guess DeBapto is not in the chat anymore. That was for him. That was his question. Well, good. All of y'all can hear that. It's okay if he wasn't. But I mean, you got to agree, that's a formula for success. This is why we do it. All good, Dark Knight. Do what you do, bro. Do what you got to do. No harm, no foul. I'm here every night. You know, I don't like that the attendance and the subs have dropped, and obviously I'm not getting exposure. But I would do this even if there was one person coming and watching my live. If it means I can help the one person. No, Darren, I didn't. Let me see. Darren says it's better to take care of yourself first before you take care of other people. Get right with you first. Absolutely. And that's kind of the point that I made about being selfish. Because think about it. How are you going to take care of anybody else if you're not taken care of? If you can't show the competence of being able to take care of your own self, how in the hell can anybody trust you to take care of them as well? So if somebody called you selfish, take it as a compliment. Never apologize for that. I mean, obviously, you know, if you want to get really in detail about it, you can say, yes, there are some characteristics that are seen as asshole-ish, selfish. You know, like if you only had a pork chop and you had a family of 5 and you ate the whole pork chop in front of everybody, that's pretty selfish. But then again, what if you're the one that has to get up and go to work and work 8 hours and you need some energy? But you know what I mean. I don't want to hear none of this shit about, well, technically, yeah, there are definitely things about selfishness, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being relentlessly self-serving. At the end of the day, nobody's going to do what you're going to do for yourself. That's just called codependency, and you will always be let down. You'll never get what you truly deserve or need. Tank Dog says, you look like Ben Roethlisberger. That's a first. I've never heard that. I've heard like wrestlers and stuff, but not Ben Roethlisberger. Another one I get a look like is that guy, Wes Watson. I don't see it. Maybe the bald head and the beard, I guess. I don't know. It's all good. Ben Roethlisberger, that's a new one. That's a first, Tank Dog. That's a first time in all my years. Darren says it goes along, if you want to get a woman, you have to try to keep yourself in good shape and being confident. Absolutely, brother. Very well put. That is an absolute true statement. Because think about it. What are women attracted to? Strong, confident men who have purpose in their lives, who lead their lives. That's what attracts women. Strong leaders, strong men. And you display that by keeping your shit together. Dark Knight says, you also got to be careful. I don't buy anything off the side of the road. Some random person, because it could be stolen. And they're trying to get rid of it so the other can take the fall. Well, I mean, it depends what you're buying, dude. If you got a produce stand, I don't think they stole it. Yeah, obviously, if somebody's trying to sell you like a brand new Rolex, yeah, you might want to rethink that. I don't know where you live, man. They have people selling shit offside the road. That's a first. Where I'm from, they have a lot of produce stands that park on side of the road, and like on main streets, that they'll pick a parking lot and set up a food truck, a produce truck. And Chandler says, anyway, buddy, just heading to bed. Hope you have a good stream. I'm praying for you, buddy. Thank you, Darren. Good night. Casey said, honestly, a woman is the last thought of my mind. I'm not looking, and if God places a good woman in my life, so be it. But personal growth, a relationship with God, and stability is my number one goal. Good on you, brother. Good. That's awesome. Because here's the thing. When you are following those principles, when you're following that blueprint for life, you're naturally going to attract better things into your life. The universe and God's going to give you what you're putting out there. If you're putting out, I have it so hard and I don't get a lucky break and why me, the woe is me mentality, that's all you're going to get is a life full of fucking disappointment because you're beckoning that shit. You have the will. You have to will the life you want. You have the potential. You have everything you need inside of you to pull that shit out. But it's not going to happen on its own. You have to be in a place to be able to receive that. And a lot of people do not. They walk around with this piss poor attitude. Negative attitude. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's too hard. That's just... Kelly Aldine, just stopping to give some love. Keep going, brother. Thank you, Kelly. We is keeping on going. Well, look, guys, I'm not going to take it much longer than that. I was hit with a little bit of a gut punch coming into the stream. And I still wanted to come on for a little while. Give that message. I've been wanting to talk about that all day. So if you have not yet, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Remember the Telegram group in the chat. Join the Telegram group when you get off of here. Also, after the stream is posted in the library, go leave a comment in the comment sections for me. And share this with anybody who you think needs it. Share, 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 every way you can think of. And also the memberships. Link is in the description. Join the channel. And with that, everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Later.